Have you started waking up more often at night to urinate? Is your urine flow weaker than it used to be? Are your erections, stamina, or sleep slowly changing after 50? Gentlemen, these are not symptoms you should ignore. As a urologist, I can tell you that many men wait too long before paying attention to prostate health. They assume frequent bathroom trips, pelvic discomfort, weak urine flow, or reduced stamina are simply part of aging. But the truth is more serious than that. Your prostate affects far more than urination. It is connected to sleep quality, bladder comfort, pelvic nerves, sexual function, circulation, and overall vitality. When the prostate becomes irritated or enlarged, it may quietly disrupt your recovery every single night. Poor sleep leads to lower energy. Lower energy reduces movement. Less movement weakens circulation. And weaker circulation may affect erections because the penis depends heavily on healthy blood flow. Now here's the hopeful part. Small daily habits may help support prostate health naturally by improving circulation, reducing irritation, supporting bladder comfort, and helping the body recover more effectively. This is not about miracle cures. It is not about buying expensive supplements every month. It is about daily behaviors that either help the body recover or quietly work against it. Today, I'll show you 3 simple habits men over 50 can start using to support prostate health, better sleep, stronger circulation, and daily vitality. And stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal a hidden habit many men think is harmless that may quietly worsen prostate irritation over time. But here's what most men don't realize. One of the biggest threats to prostate health after 50 is not always what you eat, it's how little you move. Gentlemen, many men spend most of the day sitting, driving, watching television, scrolling on the phone, sitting at dinner, then sitting again before bed. Over time, the body becomes stagnant. Circulation slows, muscles tighten, weight increases, and blood flow around the hips and pelvic area may become less efficient. Now let's talk about why movement matters. Your circulation system depends on movement to function well. Blood is constantly traveling through the body carrying oxygen and nutrients. But movement helps keep that system efficient. Think of your body like a river. When water flows, the river stays fresh. But when water stops moving, stagnation builds. The same thing can happen in the body. Long periods of inactivity may contribute to poor circulation, tighter muscles, lower stamina, and reduced energy. And gentlemen, circulation matters deeply for prostate and sexual health. The prostate sits in a crowded area filled with nerves, muscles, and blood vessels. Healthy circulation helps support the tissues around that region. The penis also depends heavily on blood flow. An erection is not just about desire, it is a blood flow event. For erections to happen properly, blood vessels must relax and allow strong circulation into the penis. But inactivity works against circulation. Weight gain works against circulation. Inflammation works against circulation. Now let's connect this to belly fat. Many men over 50 slowly gain weight around the abdomen. Excess body fat may increase inflammation and affect hormone balance. Inflammation is like a small fire inside the body that never fully turns off. And chronic inflammation can affect blood vessels, energy, recovery, and prostate comfort. Gentlemen, walking is one of the simplest ways to begin fighting back. Not extreme exercise, not marathon running, just walking consistently. Walking activates the calf muscles, which help pump blood back toward the heart. It supports circulation through the legs and pelvis. It helps control weight. It supports blood sugar balance. It improves mood and energy. And it may even help sleep quality. Now here's the important part. You do not need to become an athlete overnight. Many men believe if they cannot do intense workouts, there is no point. That is not true. 15 to 30 minutes of walking most days can make a meaningful difference over time. especially after meals, especially in the evening. A short walk after dinner may help digestion, blood sugar control, circulation, and relaxation before bed. Gentlemen, your body responds to consistency more than intensity. A small healthy habit repeated daily is often more powerful than an extreme habit repeated once a month. Now let's talk about posture and sitting. Long sitting may tighten the hips and pelvic muscles. Some men develop tension in the lower back, glutes, and pelvic floor. That tension may contribute to discomfort, stiffness, or pressure around the pelvic area. Movement helps interrupt that cycle. Stand more, stretch more, walk more. Even simple movement throughout the day matters. Now, does walking cure prostate enlargement? No. But supporting circulation, weight control, sleep, and metabolic health may help support overall prostate comfort and recovery. Gentlemen, the body works as a system. You cannot separate the prostate from circulation, sleep, weight, hormones, and stress. Everything is connected, and movement is one of the easiest ways to support the whole system. But movement alone is not enough, because one common nighttime habit quietly irritates the bladder and prostate while men sleep, and many men accidentally make this mistake every single evening. Mistake number 2 may surprise you. Many men either drink too little water or far too much at the wrong time. Gentlemen, hydration becomes complicated after 50 because many men fear nighttime urination. Some men stop drinking water too early in the day because they're afraid of waking up multiple times at night. Others drink huge amounts late in the evening, thinking more water is healthier. Both extremes can create problems. Think of it like watering a plant. Too little water causes stress. Too much water causes flooding. The body also needs balance. Now let's talk about dehydration first. When you don't drink enough water, urine becomes more concentrated. Concentrated urine may irritate the bladder and urinary tract more easily in some men. The body also struggles with circulation when hydration drops. Blood becomes slightly more concentrated. Flow becomes less efficient. And gentlemen, poor circulation affects more than energy. It affects erections, too. Healthy blood flow depends on healthy hydration. Now here's the other problem. Some men drink large amounts of water right before bed. Then they wake up repeatedly through the night to urinate. And interrupted sleep creates another chain reaction inside the body. Deep sleep matters after 50. This is when the body repairs muscles, balances hormones, restores energy, and supports blood vessel function. Poor sleep affects testosterone rhythm. Poor sleep affects energy. Poor sleep affects nitric oxide signaling. Nitric oxide is the molecule that helps blood vessels relax and widen. Think of it like opening extra lanes on a highway. Without proper nitric oxide function, circulation becomes less efficient. And that affects the heart, brain, prostate region, and penis. Gentlemen, men often focus only on urination without realizing poor sleep is damaging recovery too. Now let's connect this to stamina. A man who wakes up 4 or 5 times every night rarely feels fully recovered. He becomes more tired during the day, moves less, exercises less, gains more weight, and the cycle becomes worse. This is why smarter hydration matters, not less hydration. Smarter hydration. A better strategy is to hydrate steadily throughout the day, instead of flooding the body late at night. Drink more earlier in the day. Reduce fluids 1 to 2 hours before bed if nighttime urination is severe. And avoid things that irritate the bladder. Now let's talk about alcohol and sugary drinks briefly. Alcohol may increase urination and dehydration. Sugary drinks may worsen inflammation and blood sugar problems. Both can quietly work against prostate comfort and recovery. Now let's discuss caffeine. Coffee is not evil, but excessive caffeine late in the day may increase bladder urgency and disturb sleep in sensitive men. Again, balance matters. Gentlemen, your body after 50 becomes less forgiving of extremes. The goal is not perfection. The goal is smarter recovery habits. Hydration should support your body, not disrupt your sleep every night. And there is another major factor many men ignore completely: stress. Because the third habit may surprise you most. It has nothing to do with medication, and everything to do with how tense your body stays every single day. But here's the hidden problem most men never think about: their body never truly relaxes. Gentlemen, many men over 50 live in constant stress mode. Financial stress, family stress, health fears, work pressure, poor sleep, phone screens, bad news, and the nervous system stays activated all day long. Now, why does this matter for prostate health? Because stress changes the body physically. When the body stays in fight or flight mode, stress hormones rise, muscles tighten, breathing becomes shallow, blood vessels tighten, sleep quality drops, and the pelvic muscles may tighten too. Think of a stressed body like a clenched fist that never fully opens. Everything stays tense. Now let's connect this to the pelvic area. The pelvis contains muscles surrounding the bladder, prostate region, and urinary system. Chronic tension in those muscles may contribute to discomfort, pressure, urgency, or interrupted sleep in some men. Again, stress is not the only cause of prostate symptoms, but it can worsen how the body feels. Now let's connect this to erections. Healthy erections require relaxation. Blood vessels must relax. Pelvic muscles must relax. The nervous system must shift out of stress mode. This is why stress, anxiety, and tension can affect sexual performance even when desire is still present. Gentlemen, the body cannot fully prioritize recovery while it thinks it is under attack. Now here's the hopeful part. Simple calming habits before bed may help the body shift toward recovery mode. You do not need complicated meditation retreats. You need consistency. Simple things matter: slow breathing, light stretching, a warm shower, less screen time before bed, quiet music, walking in the evening, reducing stimulation before sleep. These habits help tell the nervous system that it is safe to relax. Now let's talk about breathing. Slow breathing helps activate the body's relaxation system. Heart rate calms, muscles soften, blood vessels relax more easily. This creates a better environment for circulation and sleep, and better sleep supports testosterone recovery. Gentlemen, testosterone is strongly connected to deep sleep quality. When sleep suffers, recovery suffers. And over time, men may notice lower stamina, weaker erections, more fatigue, and lower motivation. Everything is connected. Now here's a simple bedtime idea: 5 slow breaths, a short walk, gentle stretching for the hips and lower back, lights dimmed earlier, phone put away. These small habits can help calm the body more than many men expect. Now let's be realistic. These habits do not cure prostate enlargement overnight, but they support the systems connected to recovery, circulation, and pelvic comfort. And this brings us to another hidden danger many men ignore. Because some men focus only on prostate symptoms, while completely ignoring the bigger metabolic picture. And that mistake quietly damages circulation, hormones, energy, and long-term vitality. Now we need to talk about the hidden pressure building underneath the surface: belly fat, poor blood sugar, and metabolic health. Gentlemen, many men focus only on urinary symptoms while ignoring the condition of the rest of the body. They notice frequent urination, but ignore weight gain. They notice weaker erections, but ignore high blood sugar. They notice fatigue, but ignore inactivity and poor sleep. The body does not separate these problems. Everything connects together. Excess belly fat may increase inflammation throughout the body, and inflammation affects blood vessels, hormone balance, circulation, and recovery. Think of it like trying to fix a leaking pipe while ignoring rising pressure inside the system. You may focus on one symptom while the deeper problem keeps growing. Now let's connect this to testosterone. After 50, men naturally lose muscle more easily, but inactivity, poor sleep, excess sugar, and obesity may accelerate the problem. Lower testosterone may contribute to lower energy, lower motivation, weaker stamina, and reduced sexual health. And poor circulation affects the penis too. Gentlemen, erections are often an early warning sign of blood vessel problems. The blood vessels in the penis are smaller than those in the heart. Sometimes circulation issues appear there first. This is why erectile changes should not simply be ignored. As getting older, your body may be signaling something deeper. Now here's the hopeful truth. The body can respond surprisingly well to small, consistent improvements. More walking, more protein, less sugar, better sleep, strength training, hydration, weight loss. These habits support blood vessels, circulation, hormone balance, and recovery together. Gentlemen, prostate health is not isolated from the rest of the body. A healthier body creates a healthier environment for the prostate too. But now we must discuss the most dangerous nightly habit of all, because millions of men believe this habit helps them relax. While it may quietly worsen prostate irritation every single night, and most men never realize the damage until it's too late. Now here comes the biggest hidden danger: nightly alcohol and excessive caffeine. Gentlemen, many men believe alcohol helps them sleep. They pour a drink at night to relax after stress, work, or exhaustion. Others rely on late-night coffee, soda, or energy drinks to push through fatigue. But here's the problem. These habits may quietly work against prostate comfort, sleep quality, circulation, and recovery. Most men never realize this until it's too late. Let's start with alcohol. Alcohol may initially make you sleepy, but sleepiness is not the same thing as restorative sleep. Alcohol disrupts deep sleep quality. It increases dehydration. It may increase nighttime urination. And when sleep keeps getting interrupted, the body loses valuable recovery time. Think of it like trying to repair your house while someone keeps flipping the power off all night. The repair crew never fully finishes the job. Now let's connect this to testosterone. Deep sleep supports healthy hormone rhythm. Poor sleep may reduce recovery and energy over time. Men feel more exhausted, less motivated, more sluggish, and weaker circulation may begin affecting erections. Now let's talk about dehydration again. Alcohol pulls fluid from the body, and dehydration can irritate the bladder and reduce circulation efficiency. This becomes especially important after 50, when the body recovers more slowly. Now caffeine. Again, caffeine is not automatically bad, but excessive caffeine late in the evening may stimulate the bladder, worsen urgency, and keep the nervous system too alert for deep sleep. Some men become trapped in a cycle. Poor sleep makes them tired. Fatigue makes them drink more caffeine. Caffeine worsens nighttime sleep. Then they rely on more caffeine again the next day. The cycle repeats. Gentlemen, your body cannot fully recover inside constant stimulation. Now here's the hopeful solution. Reduce alcohol frequency. Avoid heavy drinking at night. Limit caffeine later in the day if sleep or urination becomes a problem. Replace those habits with calming nighttime routines. Herbal tea, stretching, walking, breathing, earlier hydration, gentle routines that support recovery instead of disrupting it. And remember this, your prostate health is connected to your daily habits. Movement, sleep, stress, hydration, circulation, weight, blood sugar, hormones. Everything works together. Your body is not failing you. It may simply need better support after 50. And the beautiful thing is this, it's never too late. Your body can heal. Your circulation can improve. Your sleep can improve. Your stamina can improve. Your erections can become healthier when blood flow and recovery improve together. And your prostate may feel better supported when the body becomes healthier overall. You do not need perfection. You need consistency. A walk, better hydration, less alcohol, more sleep, less stress. Small habits repeated daily. That is where real recovery begins. And if this video helped you understand how daily habits affect prostate health after 50, make sure you subscribe and stay connected. And I want to ask you one honest question. Which of these habits do you struggle with most? Sitting too long? Poor sleep? Stress? Late night alcohol? Or not drinking enough water during the day? Let me know in the comments below, because your answer may help another man realize he is not alone.